Hey everybody, we are starting a new Bible study on Sunday morning. We are starting to study the Gospel of Mark. Now you might say, why would we study the Gospel of Mark? We've studied through the Gospels 1,000 times. Everybody knows the stories. My goal in doing the study of Mark isn't to teach you new stories. You do know all the stories. You could tell everybody the stories if you had to, probably. What we're going to do when we go through Mark this time is we're going to focus on application. We're going to focus on what do these stories mean? What did Jesus say this for? Even more specifically, we're going to talk about what does this story make me do? What does this story make me need to stop? What do I need to think differently about? What do I need to begin or quit or whatever? Application is how we're going to do that. And so what I need you to do is to read ahead, because then you will have looked for the things that applied to you. And then when you find those things, you can bring them on Sunday morning. So this week, Mark chapter 1, we're specifically going to talk about John the Baptist. And I want to tell you that John the Baptist relates to you. There is something about John that you need to learn and you need to copy and you need to do. Question is, what is it? That's what I want you to think about, and that's what I want you to look at. Mark chapter 1 is where we are in Bible study. And then in our sermon, the sermon is going to be called the on-ramp, where every spiritual journey begins. If you have anyone that you are trying to interest in God, if you are not really interested in God, if there's an improvement that needs to be made, if you need to start your journey, every journey starts in the same spot. Now here's the thing, I think often we start people in the wrong place. We haven't given them the on-ramp. They can't find the way to get to the journey. So, this Sunday, I'm going to tell you a story, a modern day parable, something I heard on the radio that I think tells you exactly where to start with everybody, including yourself, if you want a meaningful relationship with God. That's what the sermon's going to tell you, hopefully this week. Remember too, we have lunches. And so bring something to share and plan to stay for that. That'll be lots of fun too. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. I think it's going to give us lots of good things. See you there.